Hello guys, me again Aswat, and today I'm going to talk about this interesting story, which is about Brad Pitt houses that he built after Hurricane Katrina that happened a long time ago, and recently it came out in 3rd February of this article in the Guardian, as you can see here, that the houses are actually not livable. And this is a very old story. No, the story that came out is very new, but Hurricane Katrina is a very old event. Okay, it happened so long ago, in 2006, I think. And what happened was the government doesn't want to help the poor people that was affected by the storm, Hurricane Katrina, as you can see here, 2006. 2006, now it's 2022. So because the government did not want to help the people there, they lost their home during the storm. 2006 is such a long time ago. So this person, Brad Pitt, came because he's a Hollywood star and he wanted to build the houses for them, for the people that was affected by the storm. Now, 2022, turns out that the houses are not livable. Now you wonder, how come? How come it's not livable? Before we go, how come? I just want to go a little bit on what this guy did. Okay, so Brad Pitt came in. He wanted to build the houses. He announced it. A lot of celebrities, Snoop Dogg, Ellen DeGeneres, Bill Clinton, many celebrities came and support him, give money. So he's very proud in front of the house. You can see the picture. Here he's with Bill Clinton. Because all of this, he get a lot of money. You see? So they promise a lot of money. Now, in 2022, they announced that the houses are not livable. What actually happened? Why is it not livable? Why is this now become a case? From 2022, now the storm is 2006. It's because it was a scam. If it's not a scam, it's such a big deal, right? He called everybody. He called the big people, the former president Bill Clinton, all the big guys. He called them and they gave him money because he's a celebrity and it's a good job. And then they did not do, okay, if you build a house, you should be able to live in it for a long time. Unless you did not build a real house. The people you hire to build a house cannot build houses. Now, if you read the article, in the full article, not just this one, there's a lot of articles that came out during this period. In 2022, many articles, that says the houses are not even practical to live in. So many faulty things. Why does that happen? Yeah, it happened because it's a scam. You hire people who doesn't know even anything about houses to build house. Why does it? Because you don't hire the real people. It's a scam. The problem with this is you cannot believe it. How can this guy how can he be corrupt? The problem is you think Brad Pitt is angel. People think Brad Pitt is like an angel. He cannot do anything wrong. He's not a scammer. So why? Because you believe that. Why? Why is this guy a bad guy? He's not a bad guy. He's a hero. You sure? Are you sure Brad Pitt is a hero? He's already made million. Why does he want to scam? Okay, I will tell you why. First of all, the issue we have to agree. What if you read the full article, you will know the houses that he built for the Katrina victims cannot be lived in. You cannot live there because the house is not a house. It's not a proper house. Why it's not a proper house? Because he did not pay people who can build houses. It's like if you there's a thing that people don't understand about scam. The word scam is a lie. They just in Malaysia they call it cincai. There's so many in Malaysia. There's so many houses that housing areas. They call it terbelangkai. Terbelangkai means the houses are not built properly. So it's the whole housing area cannot be lived in. There's no certificate of living. Why? Because the houses were built by fake contractors, fake people, fake businesses who claim they can build houses but they cannot. So it happened in Malaysia, it can happen in America. There are fake people who claim they can do all this, but they are not real house builders. They are not. One is a scam, okay? The reason why the project now in 2022, look at it, mold, leaks, not rot, how Brad Pitt post-Katrina housing project went horribly wrong. If you read the whole article, it will reveal the houses were not built properly. Why? Because they were not built by people who make houses. They were instead scammers. Wow, big accusation, right? Because of this guy. At this point, Brad Pitt married who? Angelina Jolie. Right? Are they dating at this point? But if he and Angelina Jolie, they are very famous for social work. They want to show people they are social work. They are helping people. Because they want to have that image. The wife has that image. The wife goes to Africa. Angelina Jolie goes to Africa, whatnot. This guy also want to have that image. But he's a scammer. If you don't believe me, if you read this article, they try to defend him. They don't try to tarnish his name. But the very matter of fact, he was the guy who is leading this project. He called everybody. Bill Clinton, Ellen DeGeneres, Snoop Dogg, they all give money. Because they want to show that he's one. They want to show this guy is a man of the earth. He wants to help the people. He's also handy. He wants to show that he can build houses. He wants to show he's a good person. He can do all these good things. All of these are lies, just to lie. How can you not build a house? You don't know how to build a house. And you don't hire the people who can build houses. Because, okay, let us be honest with each other. There's a lot of people who can build houses, correct? You just have to go to hire people who can build houses. Simple. How come all of these houses that he created is not real houses? Because it was not made by house builders. They get somebody who hanky-panky, not real people. They take the money, the celebrity take the money, and then they come up with these fake houses. If you read the whole article, if anybody here who make houses in there for a living, they know it's such a bullshit project. This guy is a scammer. He is not who you think he is. The most important thing, he's a celebrity who want to take advantage of people. For example, his wife is Angelina Jolie, help people all over the world. He also want to take advantage. Oh, I marry her, then People will know, oh, I'm also like this. I'm also a good people. This is the person before he married Angelina Jolie. He married Jennifer Aniston. He cheated on Jennifer Aniston and have affair with Angelina Jolie. That's also a bad sign already. He's not good person. Second bad thing. Before he married Jennifer Aniston, he was dating Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow actress was his girlfriend. You know what he did? Gwyneth Paltrow was was not molested by him, but I think something happened, very bad thing happened, was almost molested by Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein has been accused of molesting people, raping people in his offices during his time as a big studio people. So his girlfriend was harassed by Harvey Weinstein. So Brad Pitt did not fight. You know, they made the story that Brad Pitt confronted Harvey Weinstein, but didn't do anything. Didn't punch him. Didn't whatever. Just okay. I want to do a full movie with you. You know, because Brad Pitt still do a movie with Harvey Weinstein, even though Harvey Weinstein touched his girlfriend. What kind of man is that? That's why Gwyneth Paltrow broke up with him, even though this guy is handsome. She realized this guy is not good person. Even though this guy is handsome, whatnot. But she did not want to marry, she did not want to be with him, because when that evil man touched her, Harvey Weinstein touched Gwyneth Paltrow, he did not even fight Harvey Weinstein because he wanted to act in his film. You know, Harvey Weinstein is a big studio boss. He still want to act in his films. Gwyneth Paltrow left him because she doesn't feel he's safe. It's not safe to be with this guy. So, okay, she broke up with Gwyneth Paltrow. Let's repeat again. He married Jennifer Aniston. During marriage to Jennifer Aniston, he cheated on her and married Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie, like anybody, when you look at his face, this fucker, he look handsome. So people don't believe that he's a bad person. So, he married Angelina Jolie. You know what happened? He tried to keep the truth. You know, when people hide their character, they're trying to protect. They are humanitarian, social worker, helping people. They cannot pretend that for a long time. One time, he was married to Angelina Jolie, right? At this point. One time, the son that she adopted grew up already. You know what happened? She went on the plane, right? He cannot hide anymore his true self. He fought with the boy, with the son. Angelina Jolie finally, in front of her eyes, saw the true colours of Brad Pitt. This is the true story. Angelina Jolie saw the true story of Brad Pitt. The son was telling her, the son was a Vietnamese boy that she adopted from baby, you know. She was telling her, Brad Pitt is not a good person. But she was in love with Brad Pitt. You know, he's such a humanitarian. He's handsome. He got the clean cut guy. So she cannot believe him. So one time on that plane, when he finally lost his temper, showed the true color, he beat the boy close to death, you know. The boy cannot run anywhere. He's such a big person, man. The boy was Vietnamese, you know. I mean, not Vietnamese, Cambodian child. But small stature. I'm talking about, I mentioned Vietnamese because I keep mentioning small people. Cambodian is just up, very like Malaysian, very small. So he was beating the boy close to death, man. You know, think if he just slapped around the boy, just push around the boy, you think the wife will divorce him? Angelina Jolie divorced him because he almost killed that boy. That boy, Pax, his Cambodian child was named Pax. He beat that boy close to death. That's why Angelina Jolie, until today, fight with this guy. He's not going to touch my kids. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, I know this is a long video, but I enjoy making this. But for people who doesn't know, Angelina Jolie was abused as a child. You can Google this after this video. Angelina Jolie was abused as a child by her father, and the mother left her because when the mother and father divorced, the mother do not want to look at her because the face reminds her, the mother, of the father. The father was really absent in her life. And she knows that kind of abuse. She knows she doesn't want to have that in her life. So when Brad Pitt did that to her son, even though he's adopted, Pax was adopted in Cambodia, she really saw the true colors. No, you cannot abuse my son. So until today, when you read the news about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie divorce, is so cruel. I mean, it's so dramatic and heavy. Is because of that. A lot of the media did not cover how evil this guy, how he beat Pax close to death, because they love him. He's the white savior of the media. They call Angelina Jolie crazy, but for them, Brad Pitt is a hero. I think Brad Pitt appeared in GQ lah, cover, you know. Again, I present to you, this is the true colors of Brad Pitt. Let me repeat. He beat his stepson close to death. Yes, that's why Angelina Jolie is fighting him, no, because he almost killed the kid, man. You know, this guy is 6 feet, is stingy though, he's very tall. The boy was very small. He's a Cambodian, he was about 19, 20, I don't care. But his stature is a Cambodian stature, very small, from this white Caucasian Nazi. Yes. One, he tried to kill the stepson. Okay, and then he cheated on Jennifer Aniston with Angelina Jolie. Bad sign already. And then he let Harvey Weinstein touch his girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow, and he not fight him. You know, let it touch. He confronted him. The story is he confronted him. I tell you, it's bullshit. That's his boss. Harvey Weinstein was his boss. He acted under Harvey Weinstein for many films. That's why I don't trust this guy. Now it's revealed that the houses he's building for the poor people of Katrina is just for show. It's just to show Angelina Jolie that he's a good person. Just to show to the world he's a white savior. You know, he's a homeboy who wear white shirt like this to work hard on building houses. It's not a real house. It's not a real house. If you want to build a house, you get people who can build houses. But it's not. Now it comes out. That's why I said, through the lies that you create for the media, you know, get people like Ellen, Bill Clinton, Snoop Dogg. The whole article create more names. You know, they get money, you know. This guy is a scammer. He's not a good person. That is why, for the sake of the story, why the project failed, why the project horribly wrong to create these houses, because it's not a real project, it's a scam. And the big guy that is the bad guy is this guy, Brad Pitt. People say, oh, in Hollywood, he's such a good guy, he's such a gentleman. Think about it. He let sex offender, Harvey Weinstein, touch his girlfriend and did not nothing. He's continued to act under him, under the studio. After that, Gwyneth Paltrow left. Gwyneth Paltrow cannot say anything about him. They know already. Hey, this guy, I don't feel safe lah. Somebody touch me, he just let it be. They say they come up with the story though. He confronted Harvey Weinstein. Bullshit. If so you really serious, you stop acting with him. Punch him or something. What kind of man is this? And then he got married to Jennifer Aniston. What did he do? He cheated on her and married Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie was this guy is so handsome, so nice, good white American. What happened? He almost killed the stepson. If you read the Pax backstory when describing what happened. He told Angelina Jolie about Brad Pitt for a long time. This fucker is a bad person. Angelina Jolie doesn't believe it. Macam still doesn't. She's busy. Maybe Pat's trying to get attention. But what happened in that plane happened in front of her eyes. It's a small plane. They can afford private jet. He cannot run anywhere. The boy cannot run anywhere. And Brad Pitt was such a big man. The guy is Pat is just small Asian boy, contract what do you call it, Cambodian structure, very small body lah. This guy bullied the guy, punched him almost to death. I'm not joking. That's Pat's description, and I believe Pat, man. I believe the kid, because he did that. He wanted to show the true colors of Brad Pitt, because Angelina Jolie doesn't want to believe it. But when she saw it in front of her eyes, she saw how evil this guy is. Until today, my friend, the court case is still ongoing. She doesn't trust this man with her children. She doesn't. Am I joking? You can Google it up. The divorce is so brutal that I with Team Angelina, man. This is the story. Now it comes out here today. So what is that? 3rd February 2022. It comes out, the lies. This man is a bad person. It's a scam. This story is about Brad Pitt scam. And I just want to talk about it. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you learn about the truth of the Angelina. That's it. That's my story about Brad Pitt and why this project is not working. It's just a scam, and I hope that you learn something about Brad Pitt, a true bad guy in Hollywood. Thank you very much for your time.